Alright everybody, welcome back to VHP. I'm a little sick right now, so you're going to hear me sounding a little different, but don't worry about it. Anyways, we got this little turbocharged Mustang right here, a little 302. It came in for a little bit of a noise and not running correctly, so took the valve cover off to see if maybe the rocker came loose or what's going on. Did a compression test, saw that one cylinder number 3 is completely dead. It was 0, while the other ones were pretty good on this side, mostly 160. One was 165, and then we had that one dead cylinder. And then on the driver's side over here, we had a lot of low ones around 140, 145. So getting more into it, checking it out, checking the rockers, saw that the rockers were working. Everything was good. It was moving up and down like it should. Took my little camera and checked inside the intake. Can't really see it too well now. Yeah, it's a little hard to look now, but when I had the light in there, you can see the valve open and close. I took my bore scope in there, stuck it in there, saw the valve going up and down. But then checked the bore scope through the spark plug side and saw that there's quite a bit of shiny stuff and a gouge in one of the pistons. That was just one piston that we noticed. So we decided we're just going to pull the motor, take a look at it, and go from there, see what kind of damage. If it was just barely nicked, then we'll probably reuse it, clean up the piston and just reuse it. Or if it's gouged pretty good, we're just going to refreshen this motor, put new pistons in, and go from there. We're going with, we're going to aim for about 500 horsepower with this little setup here. It's just got an on-3 performance turbo, 70 mil, just the stock kit for 1,500 bucks. You can't go complain. These kits will easily do 500 horsepower, even on stock setups. A little more, you have to turn it up a little bit more to get it, but with stock intakes and stock parts, it's easily. But this setup here has the Holley intake. It has Edelbrock heads. They're 170 heads, 60 cc chambers, I believe. I believe it was 60. So that should get you about, I would say, a little over 9.5, but a little under 10-to-1 compression ratio, which is totally fine. We're running 91 octane here. But this little car will scoot. The only bad thing is it does have a T5 transmission still, so that transmission is not going to last too long, so we do need to upgrade that. We are going to upgrade the computer. We're going to go with the Mega Squirt plug and play 2. Alright, sorry about that, you guys. I had a phone call and I had to stop the video for a quick. But anyways, I was wrong. I was just told by the owner that this does have a T56. I thought it was a T5. I haven't been underneath the car to see it, but it is a T56. But yeah, this little car is gonna be pretty good. Like I said, we got the Mega Squirt. The Mega Squirt 2 PMP coming into this one. So we're gonna control the boost with a computer. We'll also be able to see our fuel pressures and oil pressure and data log all that information. So that's the great thing about upgrading to a Mega Squirt. Also, if you do a quarter horse on these, that's totally fine as well. They just are not as fast as a computer, and it's a little bit older technology with the quarter horse. Yeah, it lets you do all that stuff, but it's just not as fast. You don't get to data log as much. Basically, you get the data log only what the stock computer can see, plus a wideband. And the way you do with the wideband is you disconnect your EGR valve, depin one of the pins for the EGR valve to your wideband into it, and then you'd go in the computer and tell it, hey, this is EGR valve's turned off, and we have the wideband is connected to that pin, and so on and so on. But yeah,